If this video has found you somehow, union is near. Your divine union path has led you to this moment where you know with every fiber of your body that is coming. So this is a confirmation that what you've been feeling into, you're not going crazy, it is aligned. So I'm going to be sharing with you all the signs that you could be feeling into and what to expect next in your path of divine union. I'm channeling through this message for the soul who has been, I'm hearing, working on themselves for the longest time and then being awakened to this divine union path. This is not something that is like you're kind of, how do you say, in your younger days it's like, okay, yeah, cool, love, romance, whatever. But right now, as you have awakened spiritually, you realize it's not about love and romance. Yes, it is, but it also isn't. You feel like your divine partner is someone who's meant to co-create with you. They're meant to uplift the vibrations on the planet with you. You feel like you're destined for a greater love, a higher love, the highest level of love. And there's something in you that you feel like you cannot settle anymore. Okay, let me know if this is you. Tapping into that energy of your heart portal right now as we're co-creating this experience. What I'm hearing for you is that inside the depth of your heart of hearts, you know that inside that your love is not meant to kind of spread out to different individuals. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't have love for all that is. It's very different. But when it comes to sacred co-creation and sacred love, that's what we're talking about, divine union, you just feel like there's the one person. And maybe you've entertained, different things and dating and people and stuff. But I'm hearing for the soul that's connecting with this message, you feel that union is near because it feels like you are, in a way, saving yourself up for your person, for the one. And the path of divine union is the path of self, of source. It's a very spiritual process. So not everyone is going to choose this process in this lifetime. The thing is, it's always working. It's always there, but it doesn't mean that we're going to choose that path. It's like, the path of forgiveness and spiritual ascension is there, but do you choose it? Do people choose it? Does everyone choose it? No, right? Same with the divine union. Some will not resonate with this path, and some will know that this is the lifetime. This is the life, the reincarnation where you're going to meet. Okay, let me know if you have that kind of deep feeling that there is one soul, okay, one energy that has been in communication with you stronger than ever, but at the same time, it will feel like they've been in communication with you your entire life. That's just a very clear sign that you're actually coming really close to union. And by the way, if you're like, what is going up, up in here? This is, I don't really know what this incense is. I think it's frankincense. And it tends to want to accompany me in my divine union video. So I have a whole series, by the way, that we go so deep. So if you want to know about it, link is down below, okay? So you can watch the playlist. So when we're tapping into this energy for you, I'm feeling that signs and synchronicities appearing more than ever. So you're going to be seeing things like 222, 111, or 1111. Okay, 11 is a really powerful sign because when you're tapping into divine union, we're not talking about soul to soul anymore. We're talking about one soul trying to come together, your divine masculine and your divine feminine parts in you. When you are inharmonious with that, it gets reflected out, and the process is like magnetic. Two souls always wants to come together. It's like you guys are mirroring each other. So this path of divine union can only work from the inside out because it's a spiritual process. It's the greatest love story of all time. And it's not based on human level love. It's based on cosmic love, the sun, the moon, the day, the night. Okay? So it's all very spiritual, and it requires you to tap into the oneness and unity deep within you. So a sign that you're gonna know that union is near is that you're gonna start getting like, I said, 1111, 444. 1717. Okay, that's a bunch of numbers. But when you're tapping into the frequency of those numbers, you're feeling that God, the divine, the all that is communicating with you that union is near. So maybe these numbers mean something for you in the past, but all of a sudden that's what you're reading. Another sign that you know that union is near is you realize that this is really not about romance. Like everything that is romantic in this world, like you can appreciate it. Okay, you can appreciate a good Netflix and chill with what's it called, The Notebook, or like whatever romantic movies you like. Let me know down below, because I kind of want to know so I can explore these movies, because I don't really watch a lot of movies and I'm kind of into that right now. Not really movies, but anyway, off topic. Let's get back to what I was saying. You can enjoy these things, but it's like you just know that you're meant for a different kind of love. Okay, you're meant for something more supernatural. You're meant for something that is like exists from the beginning of time, because that's what divine union is. Divine union is your soul is as one at the beginning of time, and then it gets split, right? As we come into this 3D, it's like we have left and right. We have a body, we have a spirit, right? So it's just like things get split. So that's why it's seemingly different, separate. You are and your divine partner seem seemingly separate. But how you can come into together is that you realize that I am human and I am divine. I honor my left side and I honor my right side. I honor my darkness and I honor my light, right? So if you out here love and light, okay, everybody, and you don't face your shadows, you don't sit with your shadow, you don't think your shadows, then it's going to be very hard, because you begin to reject things. Okay, so you're going to begin to do the shadow work. That's another big sign that union is near. You're beginning to do really deep shadow works when it comes to love, relationship, parental wounds, okay, inner child healing, because all of these things are affecting how you connect with yourself and how you connect with others. So when you have the guts to begin to heal for real, okay, hashtag heal for real. We need that t-shirt, people, right? When you have that desire to heal for real, and what is healing is coming into togetherness, is integrating all these fragmented parts of you. Like I said, I made several videos going deep into how to integrate these parts of you and what divine union really means. So all of that is below. Tapping into the energy of you realizing that this is the path where you're going to come home to yourself, because that's what it's supposed to feel. Divine union, it's like your soul has found its home. And I know to the people who are not on this path, it's gonna like, what are you talking about? But if you're on this path, you will know that your soul doesn't feel at home. Okay, let me know if you feel like this. Like you feel like, yeah, I'm on earth, I'm chilling, I can have a good life, whatever. I don't feel like I'm really at home. I feel like I'm looking out in the stars. Like, okay, if you know that this is your path, you're gonna be very connected with the stars and the sun and the moon, okay? And the waters and the earth. And it's like you're just looking up, especially if you look up in the cosmos, in the night sky, and you just feel like you're looking for something. And you're searching for something, and you feel like there's something there for you. There's familiarity. Something wants to come through. Someone wants to speak to you. Like if you're feeling like this deep connection with the stars, there is that divine union path encoded within you. You want to come home to oneness. You want to come home to all that is. So what this means for you is that you're going to begin communicating and receiving codes from the sun, from the moon, from the stars, from the night sky, from the waters, from the, whatever, trees, right? You're going to begin to connect with it more deeply. And you feel like it's not a one-way street anymore, but it's a two-way street. You feel like your universe is communicating to you. That's a very big and powerful sign, and not many people can experience this. So if you're one of the rare souls who feel like your universe is constantly speaking to you in a very loving way, that is a really big sign you're on this path. And because in your heart you know it, and you know that it's coming and it's nearing, because you're becoming one with everything. You're not calling yourself weird anymore. You're not rejecting these magical, spiritual, ethereal parts of you anymore. And that's what union, merging, supposed to feel like when you come together as one, okay? And you are transferring and infusing the codes of divine union, and sacred co-creation. You're gonna feel like your soul is merging, and when you come together, it's like you're seeing stars, and you're seeing like the universe, and you're seeing like you just transcended into another realm. But then that realm is your home. It's like, maybe words are not, speaking, doing its justice, but that's what it's supposed to feel like. And when you're on that path and you're experiencing that, it's something that your soul craves, right? Your soul craves to be home. So that's why you're going to be feeling that you're not interested in normal type of connections, because it doesn't feel like home. It's more like flesh to flesh, or some weird exchange of energy, but it feels very separate, like that person feels separate from you. But your divine match is not separate from you. So that's how you will understand that this journey is about oneness. This journey is about eternal love. What is eternal love? Universal love, unconditional love, God's love. So what that means is that you begin to love yourself unconditionally, because everything is you projected out. When you come into inner union, you're going to experience outer union. So until you love all the parts of you, right? If you're a feminine, you need to love the feminine and the masculine part of you, right? And if you're a masculine, you need to love those masculine part of you, but also the feminine parts of you, and not reject it. So for example, if you think like, I'm a feminine, but I don't wanna work. I don't wanna do the things. I just wanna do nothing. That's not exactly true. I know I made a video about what you're actually not meant to work, which is true. But what I mean here when I say work is doing what lights you up. Because you came here for a reason, for a purpose. And if you're on the divine union path, it's very linked. It has to be linked. It's always linked. That's the requirement. The requirement is a soul purpose type of thing. So you and your divine partner are meant to come into union to fulfill your greatest dharma, your greatest soul purpose, and your soul mission. So until you activate in your soul mission, and some of us, we can think of it as work, but it's not really work, okay? I'm just saying that so that we can, kind of get the idea. But what I mean by that is that you're meant to do something that lights you up. You're not meant to be a real housewife and doing nothing, okay? Or you're not meant to just being a whatever passenger princess and do nothing. You can be all of that, okay? In the 3D realm, have fun, okay? It's true. But there's something that you're meant to do. There's something that you're meant to share with the world. Maybe it's your art, maybe it's your music, maybe it's your joy, maybe it's your beautiful creation, maybe it's your, I don't know, whatever it might be. You know what it is. And if you know what it is and you're not doing it, or you're not exploring it, you cannot come into a union, because there would be no point. Because one soul that have been split can come into full union when they're ready to serve a higher purpose. And it doesn't need to be a spiritual thing or anything. It is spiritual in nature, but it doesn't need to be like a spiritual center or retreat that we're creating. It can just be like, we're meant to come together and create this food brand or this business, or this beautiful child, right? That's going to be very conscious and the leader of tomorrow. So a lot of these things, you need to have a certain awareness and consciousness. That's why when you know that you're near union, okay, you are going to experience you being activated in your soul purpose. Okay, you feel like you're actually living your dharma, you're actually living your purpose. So if you're like, oh, I know I'm meant to do this thing, but I have fear and doubt and I'm not going to do it, well then, you know, you're not close, right? So because your divine partner can only find you in frequency, okay, and in purpose. You can meet early, no problem, okay? If you're interested in the running and chasing and not connecting properly, okay, in the heart, if you into that, okay, you do that, okay? But the thing is, when you want your union to be more harmonious, you have to activate in purpose. That's just the design. I'm not making it up. I'm not telling you that's just how it is, but this is what it is. The soul purpose is the anchor of it all. So if you feel like I'm fulfilled, I am doing what I love to do, I know that what I'm doing is helping people, I know it's from the heart, I know I'm doing or being the person that I came here to be. If you can confidently say that, then you are literally like a few steps away from union, okay? True aligned, harmonious union. That's what I'm talking about in these videos, okay? I'm not talking about, oh, meet someone and have this passionate session with them, and then what? And then all your traumas gonna come up, and then all your darkness are gonna come up, all your things gonna come up, and then this whole weird, chaotic thing that people talk about when they talk about like the twin flames and chaos and all of that, right? But if you want to have a mature, beautiful, harmonious, peaceful, expansive, eternal love, you need to work within yourself, and then you will realize that it's not even about the person anymore. And that is actually a very big sign that your union is near, is that you realize you don't care about these crazy mofos or even the freaking mofo you're meant to be with. You're like, I don't even give a crap anymore because it's about me. It's about me being the best version of me. It's about me being the light that I came here to be. It's me embodying the love that I came here to embody. So when you actually make it about you, okay, not in a like it's about me, f you, it's not like that. It's about you understand that this world, there's only the one consciousness, and if you don't embody all this energy within you first, there's nothing to be projected out. So you have to really understand that. So this is a really big sign that union is literally around the corner when you understand that it's not about other people. You don't care about your person, even if you met them or whatever. You don't care about like, oh, do they love me? Do they love me not? Are they texting me? Are they texting me not? Are they with someone, or are they gonna choose me? Right? You don't have that, because that's not harmonious. That's not love. Because when you're actually in love, you realize that you're in the frequency of love. Okay? And you're not in love with somebody, and you feel like they have to do something for you, you have to do something for you. This is not a sacrificial type of love. Okay? This is not a self-abandonment type of love. This is not a running and chasing type of love. This is, I wish the best for you because I wish the best for myself. If being away from me makes you happy, then please, pack your bags, right? I'm happy for you, like genuinely, right? If there's something that, whatever it might be, like you learn unconditional love. You learn to love yourself unconditionally. You do the things that is true for you, even if it upsets your family, it upsets your partner, it upsets people. But you know that this is the best thing for you so that you can be the best person you could be. So sometimes, they're like, what, I want you to be here in this country. But then you're like, no, I really feel like my soul wants to be in this country. And I feel like I can be the best version of myself when I'm in these energies. And you do that despite of people 2 cents. You're doing what's good for you. And then that's what you learn. You will learn that you want the best for your divine partner, whether you have met them or not, right? And you will realize that if being with you is not going to make them happy right now, or not, being in contact with you is not going to make them happy right now, you love that, you accept that, and you appreciate that, and you want that for them. Because, you realize that, there are times that you want to be in hermit mode. There are times that you want to shut the world out. There are times that you need to do the healing on your own, right? We're not here to mother people and father people. These create codependencies. These are trauma bonds, okay? Not divine union. So you have to realize that. So this is a really big sign that you know that your union is near, is that you begin to love yourself unconditionally, and you begin to love your divine partner, whether you met them or not, unconditionally. You know, you don't be like, where the F are you? You don't say like, oh, I need you to do it like this or do it like that. You realize that if you exist, they exist. You realize that your energy is what co-creates this whole experience, and they are you. They're not different than you. The way you love yourself is the way that is the standard of how they can love you. So if you don't love yourself, you abandon yourself, you like to chase after people that are toxic for you, you like to put yourself last and, you know, sacrifice the beautiful parts of you so that you can be in a relationship, so that you can be in some kind of, you know, loving love romance situation that is not even true. It's because you want that affection. You want a warm body next to you. You want someone to call you pretty, call you handsome, you know, scratch your head, rub your chin, you know, stuff like that, right? So you want all of these things, but you're not willing to give yourself that. You cannot come into harmonious and true divine union. That template is a 3D love level template. What we're talking about is a 5D level template of what divine love is. And you get to experience that in human form, and it's very beautiful and it's very difficult. And when I do that, I mean, the ego will not get it. The ego is like, I don't understand. If he loves me, why is he doing that? If she really loves me, why is she doing that? Your divine partner is meant to bring up everything, okay, within you. The beauty, the light, the potential, and the darkness, and the things that you hide, and the things that you don't tell nobody, and the things that you suffer alone. They're meant to bring all of that to light so that you guys can come together, ascend, and transcend that. Okay? So this is the path of ascension. So that's how you will know that you're ascending. You just feel like you're ascending. You feel lighter and lighter every day. You know, all this pain, all this trauma that you carry in your neck, in your back, in your shoulders, in your chest, you know, all these armors that you put on, the Great Wall of China that you put around your heart, they start to crumble and crumble and crumble. And then you feel light, like a feather. So if you actually feel like that noticeably and like rapidly, this is a really big sign that divine union is literally destined to be very close for you, okay? And then your mind is just not even on that. Your mind is just like, I know this is a spiritual path, and I know it's an inner path, and I feel love, and I feel whole, and I feel complete, and I feel at peace. So that's the sign that I want to give you, that you're gonna feel very whole and at peace. You're gonna feel this peace that you've never freaking experienced in your life. And this peace doesn't come from meditation. This peace doesn't come from listening to chanting music. This peace doesn't come from breath work. It's just a constant, stable peace and harmonious that you never thought that your nervous system could experience, because you've lived through traumas, and you've lived through heartaches, and you've lived through pain. Because it's a sign that your pain body is dying and your light body is taking over. So a part of, you know, accelerating this process is through energy activation. So that's why I post, you know, my energy activations here on the portal stuff, and I do energy activation down below as well. For those of you who feel called to activate your higher heart chakra, this is your purpose, okay? Step into your purpose, step into true love, higher love, wisdom, and power. I have an energy activation down below that you can have access to. It's a 2-hour transmission and activation, very powerful. And tapping into who you are, getting to know yourself and expanding yourself, that's your divine template. So again, it's all very linked to purpose. So if you know you're a new earth leader and you wanted to open this up and accelerate the process, down below I work with you one-on-one. Okay, that's the process that I take people through to accelerate their ascension and activating their light body and kind of like fading off their pain body. So these are very powerful. Okay, if you're ready, then we zoom in. Okay, guys, and check out all these Divine Union playlists, like I said below. I'm here every day, so if you want more on this, just comment below Divine Union series, please. And I'm gonna make more for you if that's something that interests you and you want to learn more about it. If you have any questions, comment it down below so I can make videos for you. This is Tina Wong. I love you so much, and you are so eternally guided and supported, and everything is happening for you. Just like how you have manifested this message as a confirmation for what you know to be true and your path of union. All right, I love you.